Okay guys, in this video, I'm going to explain to you why Palantir is set to explode in 2025. We have a lot of things to cover. Don't worry about subscribing, tapping the like button. You're looking for the coaching and Discord link. We're going to dive right into Palantir right now. So with Donald Trump taking office and the inauguration behind us from January 20th, there's some things to talk about, and it involves AI infrastructure, but not only that, something very critical and specific to Palantir, which is defense spending. So there are, of course, the things to talk about, and I've got a lot of things to cover as far as AI and the open AI and AI infrastructure that Donald Trump has talked about recently with his big spending bill. But the most important thing really in this topic is defense spending. Donald Trump spent a lot of money in his first term on defense, and it's likely to happen again. In fact, it's almost for sure guaranteed, which pretty much means Palantir has a very strong potential for earning more government contracts and revenue, thus earning more profits. And if this happens, Palantir is going to go up, which is one of the reasons why it's already going up. But there is some other reasons to talk about on why Palantir is going to go up. We're going to cover them right now. Companies were trialing with artificial intelligence in 2023, adopted the technology in 2024, and are now gearing up for disruptive changes in the AI operations. President Trump also rolled out significant AI infrastructure investment of $500 billion, a shot in the arm for leading tech players. The market size for AI worldwide, meanwhile, is estimated to reach $243.7 billion this year from $184.1 billion last year. Banking on such positives, the future looks brighter for AI stocks. Two standouts in the S&P 500 last year were NVIDIA and Palantir. Palantir is poised for strong performance again this year, making them enticing buys. For Palantir, the AI platform software market, Palantir has the second biggest share behind Microsoft, with spending on AI platforms set to increase substantially through 2028. Palantir is well poised for strong growth. Palantir also seen its government and commercial customer base increase last year due to immense demand for its AI platform called Artificial Intelligence Platform, AIP. This AI platform can automate tasks by integrating AI agents that humans can't do. The demand for AIP increased Palantir's revenues from both the government and commercial sectors in the last reported quarter. At the time, Palantir's net dollar retention rate improved in the last reported quarter. Above all, Palantir may have connected well with its government clients, but has more potential to expand its reach among commercial clients in the United States, indicating room for future growth. As a result, the 38 cents consensus estimate for Palantir's EPS is up 31% from a year ago. To conclude, NVIDIA's GPU market dominance and high demand for AI chips will help its shares keep scaling upwards. Similarly, growing commercial customer base and solid demand for AIP provide Palantir shares a massive room for growth in the current year. Another thing to talk about is Palantir's possible investment in another company. According to sources cited from the information on Friday, Palantir is in advanced talks to invest in Shield AI as part of a $200 million funding round that values the autonomous drone startup at $5 billion. Led by defense and technology leaders Airbus, L3 Harris Technologies, and Lockheed Martin, among others, venture firms including Andreessen Horowitz, Point72, and Riot Ventures, and participation from the launch of a Series A is also provided. Shield AI's Hypermind software, which enables autonomous drone operations in GPS-denied environments, is its key appeal. Contracts with the Ukrainian government and U.S. military have further reinforced commercial viability. This also illustrates how Silicon Valley innovation is merging with defense modernization in tech entrants challenge traditional contractors. Shield AI's market comfort with the company is clear. Its valuation has surged from $2.8 billion in 2023. For the current quarter, Palantir Technologies Technologies is expected to post earnings of 11 cents per share, indicating a change of 37.5% from the year-ago quarter. The consensus earnings estimates of 38 cents for the current fiscal year indicates a year-over-year change of 52%. The estimate has changed 1.3% over the last 30 days. For the next fiscal year, the consensus earnings estimate of 48 cents indicates a change of 25.7% from what Palantir Technologies is expected to report over a year ago. Over the last month, the estimate has changed 1.2%. For Palantir Technologies, the consensus sales estimate for the current quarter of $778.89 million indicates a year-over-year change of 28%. For the current and next fiscal years, $2.82 billion and $3.54 billion estimates indicate a 26.6% and a 25.7% change, respectively. Palantir Technologies reported revenues of $725.52 million in the last reported quarter, representing a year-over-year change of 30%. EPS of 10 cents for the same period compares with 7 cents a year ago. Compared to the consensus estimate of $705.1 million, the reported revenues represent a surprise of 2.9%. The EPS surprise was 11.11%. Over the last 4 quarters, Palantir Technologies surpassed consensus EPS estimates 2 times. The company topped consensus revenue estimates each time over this period. I'm going to show you guys on a chart exactly what's going on with Palantir and where I would get in and sell puts right now if I want to get my stake in this stock. You want to sell slightly aggressive, but you can also sell a little bit safer if you want to get it at a cheaper price, possibly, but also generate safe, consistent, juicy premiums. Before we look at the chart and the options that I recommend selling, if this is confusing you on these options or overall the news and forward-looking PE ratio, price to sales, earnings, and all the things I've talked about on Palantir thus far, maybe you're new to trading, new to investing, maybe you're losing money, or maybe you just want to retire. I would love to help you guys as I offer a full training course, Discord, and one-on-one coaching, so this way I can help you like I help my current students. If you're interested, you guys can sign up for my coaching, training course, and Discord anytime at investwithcorey.com. The link's in the information box below. You guys can see on the screen my students that are making consistent profits from 8K to 45K, other students from 17K to 52K. I even have students that have grown from $300 to over $800,000 in the last 6 months. But don't take my word for it. Take a listen to what my student Shane had to say.
When I first started off with options, I knew nothing at all. Corey's program broke it down into very simple steps. Corey broke them down where it was nice and simple, and I was like, oh, okay, I totally understand that now.
How much are you up since the start of joining my program?
Oh, you know what? Hold on, I'll give you the exact number. Let me bring it up. On average, I was making about $2,200 a month day trading. That was average. In the very first month that I started actually selling options, it jumped up to 14K. And right now in December, I'm already up 6.4 thousand.
You went from day trading to my course and you were able to go from 2,200 to 14K.
Correct. And I'm up 165% right now.
If someone was trying to decide between my program or another Discord, what would your direct and short message to them be?
Corey's program will save you time and make you money. That's the bottom line right there.
What would you tell someone who is skeptical about learning from someone online like myself?
I bought into multiple different programs. From my experience, Corey's is the safest, very consistent and profitable.
How long did it take you to actually make back the cost of joining the Discord?
From the time I started trading, I made my money back in 2 weeks, 10 days. If you want to count the actual trading days, 10 days. And then I just looked at it and I was like, holy cow. I'm like, I just made $14,000 this month. I'm like, that's like crazy. And, just 1 month, it blew away, almost my entire year of day trading.
What did you start off with in my program? Total capital portfolio. And what are you at now with profits?
Started off with roughly 50,000. I had 25-ish already in stocks. And now I'm up to 75,000.
So you heard my student Shane had to say, this could be your success story. And I would love to help you achieve that. All you have to do is click on training once you get to the website, watch this video right here. Then you'll be able to book a call with my team and I so that I can help you grow your portfolio. And I look forward to seeing you very soon. So looking at Palantir on the chart, you can see there was a lot of sell-off happening here. And we look on the 4-hour chart, you can see how much selling happened on Monday, January 6th, and it's kind of been in a downtrend ever since. And you can see that it was in a downtrend for quite some time, and then it bounced off of the 64, and now it's working its way back up. What I would do, considering we've got earnings in about 11 days, is I would start selling puts around $73 or $72, and you can even go 74, but I think 72, 73 is safe. 74 is pushing it, and the stock could drop even if they beat the estimate, which is highly likely. But what I would do is I would sell 72, and I would sell these puts. Click on sell, click on put, go out to January 31st, which is 8 days, actually a little bit further if we're going to go past earnings. But if you go to the 31st, you could sell 74 because the stock is likely to go up leading into earnings. So you could sell 74, 73, or 72, which are all pretty low deltas. Even the 74 is only a 30 delta, which is not a lot for a good stock like Palantir that's not extremely volatile. The volatility is 50%, which is average, so a 30 delta is not too bad, but 73 is better at 25, and 72 is even safer at 21. Or if you really want a lot of juicy premium and don't care if you have the stock, so you take on a little bit more risk. If you sell $74 puts, you can click continue. We'll get about 137 for these bad boys, maybe 138, and just selling 10 of them would generate $1,300 a week. If you end up going out to February 7th, which would encompass earnings, you could sell the same 74 for $435. So if we were to sell just 5 of these, it would be $2,000. So this is really good premium, but to play this safe for earnings, Palantir could have anywhere of a $6, $8, maybe even a $10 drop, depending on what might happen on earnings. Maybe they miss, maybe they beat the earnings, but their future guidance, maybe something goes wrong. We don't know, but Palantir has the potential that it could move up to $8 or even $10 on earnings. I've seen it roughly right around this amount. So we would look to sell $70 puts, maybe 68. This still gives us a juicy premium of $200 and a delta of 22. If we go with 65 to encompass earnings, which gives us a 2-week put, we will be looking at $140 with a delta of 16. It's highly unlikely you'll get assigned. This is a lot of premium for only $6,000 capital. 2 weeks, $6,000 capital, $140. If we sell 10 of these, it's over $1,100. Granted, it's $65,000 capital, but this is pretty good. This is roughly a 5% return per month. It's pretty safe. So you could go out to earnings and sell the 65 put, and this will generate you safe passive income on Palantir. I don't think the stock will drop below 65, but it is possible. But I think this is a pretty decently safe play. 64 would be even safer. And if you really just want a little bit of premium with virtually no risk, $60 would be the magic number. And that would be a $66 premium, maybe a little bit more if the stock pulls back. Maybe it already pulled back today, or maybe it'll pull back a little bit tomorrow, but this will get you a little bit less premium, obviously, but it's way safer. It's $16 out of the money. Palantir is a great stock, and ultimately when you sell puts, you really want to sell them at a price that is good, juicy premium and is safe, but a price that you don't mind buying the stock for. If you're bullish on Palantir and you think it's going to run on earnings, you could sell the $74, $75 put going 2 weeks out and collect like $500 or $600. And if the price stays where it's at now, it's free juicy premium. The only downside is you won't be assigned the shares, but ultimately it's up to you to decide if you're bullish, neutral, or bearish on the stock in order to decide which put you want to sell. And you also have to decide, do you want Palantir? And in my opinion, it's pretty much the best software stock to invest into right now. Don't forget, guys, if you want to sign up for my Discord training course and one-on-one coaching, you can sign up at investorcorey.com. The link's in the information box below. I look forward to seeing you when you're ready to grow your portfolio, and I'll see you guys on the next upload. Take care of yourselves.